think it's going to be a straight-up brawl, honestly.
Fast A main control here from T1, I think, with that star and the Neon running up immediately. Yep.
Well, the Neon walking up immediately. They're just trying to contact walk in.
Oh.
Saya is going to be in such a weird spot here in A main.
Oh my god, the frenzy. Oh my god! Awkward.
Oh no!
Awkward.
This is what the offseason has led to.
Oh god.
That was so funny.
Oh god.
Jonah P just let a guy walk past him, and Saya let 2 players walk past him. What a weird pistol.
Guard wondering if they queued into DM. What's going on?
And now, I mean, look at where Munchkin is positioned, because they just have no info towards the middle B of the map. He's still got his cam up on B, but I mean, these guard players could literally be anywhere.
At this point, they could be through sewers.
What do you think about this mid round pushing through?
I like this. I
Not
like
staying
this,
in
right?
A main, but like pushing through.
I feel like you end up being in a weird position,
Yes,
though.
I agree.
Because
be
you're so far
misleading,
away.
too.
Now they're in the middle of the map. They don't know if it's planted A.
Where-
I guess they
where
have
do
the
you
Cypher
go
stuff
from
on
here?
B, but well, what's the point of flanking B? You have all the Cypher
30
stuff
seconds
there.
left.
Yeah, it could be
I'm really
misleading.
confused by this, because now all of T1
mean-
is just going to end up on B, and the guard are just
Here's the
walking through
here's the
spawn.
thing. They're gonna probably trade out Munchkin, and they're gonna be in the perfect spot.
Oh!
Now here,
Wow,
they're
they
both
got him
long.
so clean.
They will never expect this.
He was looking at his cam.
This is actually mental. They will never expect both these players to come from
10
long.
seconds left.
He's still worried about back.
They're going to hear him, though.
Spike
He's going to hear him for sure.
Oh yeah, they're making all the noise.
Yeah, what is happening?
They spent the entire round being silent, and then decided to give away where they were.
Yeah.
Bring them down.
That one has a grab wall.
You like the smoke link over Spike, Tarik?
I think in this
One
situation,
enemy remaining.
perhaps,
One enemy
but-
reming.
Oh, wow,
they
Jonah
won
P.
that.
No, I don't know, actually. I think you do want to generally put it on the bomb, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
95% of the time, there's that odd situation, maybe not, but wow, I don't know.
I think the T1 flankers coming from B long there could have been silent for way longer. Like the guard had no idea that they were coming from B long.
They jumped the gun
in
quick,
the retake,
yes.
and they just throw the horns.
I'm not sure why.
immediately.
Yeah, why did they run it?
I don't know, because at
Yeah.
that point you've lost all of the high ground position. You're having to retake from the low ground. You know where both of the players are. That
I
seems
agree.
rough to me.
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't think that pistol is going to be what we see regularly in the match.
Well, we will see this A thing again.
Wait, they are doing the same thing again.
Ooh, there's that dart.
Yep.
Very hard to clear that dart.
Oh, there's 4 people.
Oh, man.
Nailed. One enemy
Oh,
remaining.
Tex with a clean 3. Nice.
I feel
Good
like Tex is a
confidence.
momentum player, too.
Yes, you want that.
Yes.
You want that confidence in the start of the game.
Like, if Tex starts like this, he's going to end with 30 kills.
I'm just laughing right now because Munchkin, again, just all the way in spawn, basically. I feel like we're going to see this a lot if they go for this A main control over and over.
I mean, I'm already
planted.
starting to get a feel for Munchkin's IGLing of being sending the rest of his troops into the slaughter.
While he's just hanging out, like, wherever.
I don't know, man. He put his Cypher stuff on B that last round, just ran out the door into mid.
They know where you are.
Feels bad, man.
You know, sometimes teams on these eco rounds where they have classics, they do just defaults. I do like the fact that T1 did group up and try to do something together. I feel like it's impossible to hold everything when you're at such a deficit. So, and I never understood that when teams are just trying to hold everything all together at once. So I do like the initiative there for them to group up and push main.
It's been a bit.
You might actually see teams do more of that stuff now because Chamber's out of the meta. Before, with the defaulting as an eco strat, Chamber could just find a kill, pick up a Vandal or something like that, and all of a sudden you're actually in a good spot. But now that you have a lot less of that sort of thing to play with, like the cheese, maybe you'll see more of these types.
The game has been kind of brought back to what it should be, almost in a sense.
Exactly. Yeah.
What I'm a bit confused about, though, is that so far we've seen the Neon team just contact walking into people on the defense instead of trying to overwhelm them with some level of speed or utility.
Right.
I feel like at some point T1 have got to start throwing that out. But they're set up for the same thing again.
Yeah, they're trying to control A main again.
But it's slow again, right? It's strange.
Yeah, this dart's kind of annoying, though, to be fair. Dart comes in right away, and Neon has to turn around unless someone can shoot it for him in time.
And Tex has got the read here. He's got into this position way before
this is
T1
dangerous. Spotted him. Oh, no,
Such
that
good
crossfire
spacing.
got broken.
Oh, that's clean.
Watch out! I'm out of here.
Wow.
Tex is popping
Tex is
off.
on it, yeah.
Tex
He's on
versus
it.
Saya player.
I was looking there to see if Carpet was going to repeat that. At first he didn't. I was like, ooh, good discipline so far from the first guy, or the first game for him. And then he just goes right back into it.
They shut that crossfire down fast. I think they maybe had to smoke it off sooner, the second they spotted them.
But you notice as well how quick Tex was to just walk through R.
Last player
Because
standing.
They're fighting for this A main control.
Yeah, T1 have never been towards R. They're just putting so many people towards A main that they've got a big gap in their defense.
A lot of autonomy for him to be able to do that too.
Yeah.
I missed it, but their buy was pretty good as well. I think they had like
had a lot
3
of
rifles going into this round.
I think something to keep an eye on here,
One
what the guard
enemy
is doing
remaining.
right now reminds me of what like Cloud9 did a lot last year. They double up the initiators in the same place early, and they'll knife and dart that same spot. So they put so much pressure, and this is something Cloud9 does on like Ascent back in the day, where they would like KO knife and Sova dart A main right off the rip, and you're like, well, why are they using all their info stuff at A? And it's because if one of them gets broke, the other one's still there.
Yeah.
And you feel like you get A main no matter what. And it's putting a lot of pressure on Art because they now know you're pushed A main, Art's more open.
I think one of the other things too is that on the defense side, you don't really have the ability to push up B long anymore without the chamber being in your comms. There isn't really a great way of being able to do that. If you take B long control as the defenders really quickly, it's such a long way before you can have impact on the rest of the map. So I don't think you get value from that as the attackers.
I'm really seeing like no neon value.
Yeah, that same thing kind of though. And this time we just did it alone.
Yeah.
They're just kind of like gambling that no one's there, I guess. I'm not sure.
Where do you think Neon is best on this defensive? Because I think taking control of B like super aggressively, like using an aggro Astra Smoke and then the stuns, you can get B if you want it with a Neon. And I just haven't seen them do that yet.
I actually think that Neon can play pretty defensively on this map too, because your stuns are extremely good around the choke points.
That's true.
So I know that that's quite a like unorthodox way of playing Neon, where normally you want to be getting up in their face. But if you play a rotate position, like around the double doors, anytime you're getting contested, one stun, there's no way they're getting through that tiny choke point.
You just saw T1 completely rotate off the site the guard is coming to.
Josh,
Off of no info.
He's using my Cypher setup from yesterday.
When we were at the LAN center?
Yeah. That was a suboptimal Cypher performance by me.
Right, I was cheesing kills off your trips though, so.
Josh, how many ults do you have on Phoenix?
I had 5 in the first half.
What?
One enemy
By the way, what was
remaining.
that? What was the read on that rotate? Did anyone catch that? Why did they gamble A? Was that just a hard gamble?
I think they were all hiding. The guard was all hiding up B long, and somebody jiggled the backside or popped the cam, and they saw nothing, so they all rotated
Oh,
in.
shoot.
And it was literally the worst timing.
I mean, already we're seeing the value coming from the Sova, right? Which was one of the things that we were wondering about.
They're getting a lot of value out of both initiators.
This is one of the last chances for T1 to get a competent half going, honestly. If they end up losing this round, you go down 0-6, it's so difficult
Okay,
to
so
pull things
Sean,
back.
what we were just talking about the B long thing with the Neon is going to happen here.
Here we go.
It's
So you
quiet
smoke
though, it's
that.
slow again.
If it gets
It is
challenged,
slow.
the Neon can stun. Wow, it just...
But there's no one with Sire either. I'm just confused about the way they're playing this. And this is what I was talking about. I don't think the defenders get very much value out of actually controlling this area of the map.
I think it's nice, though, because you can lean an extra player over towards A, but if you look, they have, like, no one link. They're not even playing Art. This is such a weird
If Sire gets
passive setup.
droned here, though, right, he's just running away.
Yeah, I also think that guard know that they took this space, and now they're taking it back.
This is actually fire.
Oh,
Spike
Damn,
down.
he had
no,
to. He
no,
actually had
missed.
to. Oh, that flash did not help me. That flash did not help me. Maybe.
Oh, the flash.
Oh, no. Oh, okay. Okay, that recovery is insane. That did not look like it was going to go that way.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
they clearly had some idea of what they wanted to do there with Zeta's flashes, right? See if Net can recover the
Ooh, he
round.
got by the cam.
Look at Munchkin's position,
Bot
just
coming
sat
back.
in the little watery hole. he's just going to back up straight into him.
Oh, yeah, they're watching this.
Oh, you can't be losing
Get out
that.
of here.
Sentinel diff?
Get out of here.
Blocking sight. Last player standing.
Scion for the ace too.
Yeah,
hunt
it didn't look like it was going to go that way. I thought he was done for after the first one.
He got team flash.
Yes, he got team flashed, and he whiffed a little bit, and then somehow brought it back. Good job to him.
10 seconds left.
He played the angles really smartly, though, didn't he? He was just hiding from the drone and then
Just keeping his head
jiggling
down.
out on the guy that was going to be visible behind.
What are your guys' thoughts on Killjoy versus Cypher on this map? Because right now we're seeing mainly Killjoy. I think Killjoy is probably the most dominant agent in the game right now.
Yeah.
But
I like Cypher here.
Cyphers.
I like Cypher here quite a lot.
The Cypher
Really?
trips are so annoying, like
They are
running into
annoying.
the site. It's actually like...
There's a lot of different places you can put them now as well.
Yeah.
In this patch.
Yeah.
Are there any like super unbreakable ones on Belong though? Because I feel like you can spam a lot of them down.
They're not unbreakable, but they could just be really annoying.
Like you don't like sometimes they're like set up deep in
Yeah.
sight. Sometimes they're set up deeper towards long.
Honestly, like they should be getting a lot of value out of them because they don't have the fade prowlers right now on the guard. So these B
Where does
trips
this
could be
dart
insane.
go? You see that dart that Trent just threw? That goes into B connector. It's clearing
Oh,
this
yeah.
whole area for them to do their split
From
or
outside A,
fake.
they're faking the split.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody's suppressed off
They
of that
take
too.
null command in the middle of the map, so it hits literally everyone. Look how far back right now T1 is. They have like no info on the center of the map.
Oh. Walking right back into this Saya. Oh my
Good
goodness.
trade.
That's awkward.
Wow.
That is such a good round from Trent. It looked like Saya could have been a bit of a menace there.
Spike planted.
That's actually a sick strat. Put that much pressure on Link, and then pop out A.
Yeah.
Especially
agree.
layering the ults on top of it too. Like every single ult got value here. And you can still get more too from Trent.
That stun is used quite early.
He has his Sova ult. He's way back as well, avoiding the KO ult that Zeta has.
Yeah.
Oh, he might get close enough to
Oh
suppress
shit.
it.
Uh-oh.
Damn.
One enemy
Wow.
Wow.
Well done. They look really good.
I mean, Gerald too. Like you're right. I mean, pointing out the
Holy.
B-link pressure, the dart that came in, that's some new stuff, right?
Yeah.
I mean, this Sova comp is really actually cutting edge. So the fact that they have drilled strats already this early into the season.
No, I'm gonna keep it real with you, Balla. The fact that they're not playing the middle of the map is dog. Like that's actually so bad. I don't know why they're not playing Art or Link right there. They're just all.
Well,
deep
T1
in
have no
spawn.
control of anything.
I know, that's what I'm
Literally.
saying. They have
Literally,
no-
they're all hanging out in CT spawn.
So you have to pick randomly, like, do we put 3 people by A, to like 3 people by B? We're just guessing.
it's
We're
a
just
hard
blind
gamble.
guessing.
This time they're actually going fast
There we
with the
go.
Neon, though.
That's what we wanted.
And the guard are running away from them, straight into B.
They're just automatic reacting.
Yeah.
Which I love as well.
And
The
every
Cypher trip's
time.
getting a hit. The Cypher trip's getting a hit. Give him some
Oh.
smokes. Give him some smokes.
Show!
Dude.
Just
Munchkins.
perfectly breaking that angle up.
Very much positioned in the center of the site there as well.
Hold on, back down.
Jonah P.
Oh, Jonah's going to get
Perfect angle.
surprised.
What an angle.
Perfect angle.
Wow.
Wow, they
that
look
is filthy.
clinical.
I think you were right, Ball. I think, Saya and CE, like... What?
That's such disrespect.
They were the problem? Is that? Come on, Sean.
Yeah.
I didn't say it,
I
man.
mean, all signs point to it at this point.
I mean,
Hey, all I'm saying, Josh RT's my boy, so.
he is a good guy. NRG coach last year, yeah?
Yeah. So him and Tex came up from NRG. And I think it's actually a great fit for the guard and Tex and Josh as well. Because it's players with a little bit of profile from last year, the meteoric rise that they had, but they're still grounded, I think, in comparison to some other players that are out there who have, some experience, some star power. Everybody kind of feels like they might be on the same page with this team.
He was on the screen for a long time.
Yeah, for a
actually.
long time. I thought Jonah P was going to get surprised there. I thought Saya was far back enough that he would have been able to notice. But
It's a nice off angle.
it is a weird off
Yeah,
angle, too.
yeah.
You don't expect to have to look there.
Tarik,
I'm
what-
just so confused by how T1 are playing this map.
Yeah,
they
it's-
have a comp
it's
that
not good.
should be able to leave the extremities and fight for mid, and they're just abandoning it.
It's weird. They fought for mid on pistol almost to set a precedent, like, hey, we're going to fight for mid. And then every round since, they haven't. And the guard just have disrespected mid every round.
This is a slow round from the guard.
Yeah, changing the pace, right? They've kind of got a big
Yeah.
control of the game at this point.
T1 used Prowler and Knife at like the 120 mark.
What is
and
this
saw
A setup?
nothing.
They have their Astra
there's-
and Neon just like in some kind of
Tower
head stack.
setup, yeah.
I'm confused about the smoke and art as well. This is the second time that T1 has smoked this deep already. So they're like,
They're
just
kind of
accepting
scared,
that they
right?
get
It's
shot.
showing
They
that
have
they're
no-
super
scared.
scared.
They have no eyes on mid, no trips, nothing.
The problem is, even if they did fight mid this round, the guard are waiting for it. So it's tough. Like these guys are ready for everything.
Yeah, I love this change of pace.
This contact, yeah, it's so good.
This fade, it has a lot to do.
A lot of pressure on
Like,
Carpe.
how do you challenge now? You just have to give it up, and now these A players are feeling the pinch. They're going to ask for a rotate. People pull to A, but meanwhile, you're probably leaning to B.
I like that they don't commit, right? They're not hard committed to the site.
But
They're
now
that
30
good.
seconds.
There's 4 players
4
on
defenders on A. They took it through Link.
Damn.
Cams
Oh,
down.
Munchkin, my boy. Oh, the stinger always delivers.
Trent coming from long has to come fast. Oh.
Will the ult go
Spike
through?
down B. One enemy
Wow.
remaining.
What a hold by Munchkin.
A. That is really
10
good
seconds
from
left.
Munchkin.
Yeah.
First round where we've seen the Cypher have big impact.
Oh, Trent's feeling it though. That's a feels good at the end. Big by Munchkin. That was massive, right? They should not have won that round in any sense of it.
I like the idea of being able to pivot there, but with 30 seconds, because they were waiting for so long for T1 to use their prowlers, their info utility, that definitely was a little late to make that call.
I don't know. I think that was a fine call. I think they needed someone coming from long B with a piece of initiate. This Sova coming from long
Trent
B.
needs to be faster.
He needed to be faster. He needed to recon the site. So that way those people coming out Link don't have to worry about that hard left.
Is the score updating or is it updating correctly?
Yeah, it's correct.
Okay. Because
Oh, wait, no, I think T1 has
2. Yeah,
two.
sorry,
Yeah.
T1 has 2.
That's messed up, Tarik.
Something's weird.
You're not going to allow a team outside of NA to win your own event.
Something's going on.
Are you cheating them out of rounds? That's messed up, actually.
That's a pretty big early pick.
Oh, they're walking up long B. They're going to take this fight.
The guard looked very scattered here on this attack round.
This triple setup. I mean, you're just dead there.
Blocking sight.
I like that dash position from
Good
Tex.
dash, yeah.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, shit.
Spike down
Give
B.
it to him, Zeta.
Flawless.
So we're actually sitting at 6-3.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yes.
6-3.
I think. Unless we
Yes.
didn't catch the guard score updating as well.
I can't count much
Oh.
higher than 9, so like we're in big trouble at this point.
I think we had the HUD's a little delayed right now, it seems, but hopefully it refreshes soon.
Let's imagine we're at 6-3.
And then when halftime comes earlier than we expect,
Yeah.
we'll just adjust. Yeah, that was a bit of an odd round from the guard.
This is Saya player on T1 right now. Carrying all the weight.
The card still has so much money?
No, that HUD's not updated there.
Even the money?
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. Because
Okay.
it was still frozen from that round where Munchkin had the Spectre.
Gotcha.
Sorry, the Stinger. So, I think they're just...
I'm trying to read the score right now.
What do you see on their screen here?
I think it is
We're gonna zoom in on
6-3.
that scoreboard over there.
I like the way that the player rooms are decorated as
yeah.
well.
Oh, that's sick. There's
Literally,
Oh,
Bunk
Got the
beds
bunk
and
beds.
just...
oh my
Yeah,
god!
I
I
was
just
rocking those
realized
for
why
a
the
bit.
bunk beds were in there. Oh my god! I feel so stupid.
What do you mean?
What?
the school vibe. That's why the bunk beds are in there.
Right.
I thought it was just like a typical. I thought it was just like trying
You-
to emulate a typical
Were you-
gamer bedroom.
Were you sleeping in your high school? What are you talking about?
I don't know, man.
What are you talking about?
I didn't have
It's like
any
I guess it's like a
somewhat
high
related.
dorm.
school.
You
Look
did
at
have
the
boarding
basketball
schools.
hoop.
Oh, I would definitely be shooting hoops between rounds. 100%.
You're like dead, and you're just like, yeah, fuck it.
There's so many distractions in this room.
I'd be calling strats from the bed. Not gonna
My
lie.
ADHD would be peaking.
Just set up your cipher, set up, and then just go to sleep.
Quick power nap in the
Yeah.
bed.
There we are.
Yeah.
Updated scoreboards.
Oh, there we go.
6-3 guard or.
So actually, their money still
yeah,
is really
it's not
good.
that bad actually.
That knife got value. Ooh, they disrespect the smoke. They're going to have to clear this. Side player aggro earlier.
And they're going for another like tower setup over towards A again, right?
Yeah.
Where Ban and Sire are just double facing anything that would come towards them.
Mid-round push.
It makes me think they're very confident in their A flanks. Like they like flanking through A on B hits, which is what they're doing here.
I broke your mirror.
Interesting thing about the B-long pressure there is Valen falling off. Oh!
This.
Almost let it slip.
Yeah, that looked a little baity there for a second, but still managed to get it.
The entire setup here from the guard was to break the trips, but Munchkin has them B-linked, so they're not
Oh,
even
that's
here.
right.
Wow, what a shot from Munchkin. Wow. He's so weak as well. It was a risky peek.
Just starting to claw back in.
I can't believe he walked all the way up here.
Oh, that sucks.
Worst feeling.
That used to happen to me all the time when
too.
Fade first came out.
Last player standing. 30 seconds left. Spike down B.
Damn.
This has been a string of rounds now.
Yeah, it has.
Your
Two
approach
left.
is still interesting to me. Like T1, they're still opting to play back on all sides of the map and then just kind of rely on each other to hold it down.
Yeah.
And if you don't.
What has changed that has made this streak possible? Because
I mean, they should have won pistol. Let's be real.
Yeah.
So like this score should actually be pretty flipped, actually.
Yeah, but I think one of the things that's changed is that the Guard are going pretty heavily into the B setup.
Yeah.
And whereas Munchkin fell over the first time they went into him, Zeta's dropped back into that Hall's anchor position now. And they're doing a really good job at the two of them just shutting down the B pushes.
and they're also not necessarily going deep up the extremities with Saya play
Lockdown
anymore.
A hit.
You should run.
So now does Saya choose the opportunity to flank? I mean, it looks like Saya and Munchkin could get off a double flank here. But it's only Munchkin.
Looking for post-plant utility right now as well for
That's
the
a
Guard.
really good Ash roll with that lockdown.
Valen has a star.
Ooh, Munchkin.
It's so slow. He's clearing out.
Munchkin looks so aware of this. Look.
That's a big flash.
They've got an Astral Wall back.
Everybody in
Oh my
front.
god, I love that they're fighting up. They're prepared for this.
One enemy
Oh,
And the flank's finally materializing.
wow, damn.
That was huge.
That's
I
a
mean-
sick play from Ban, though, because I think if he falls there, the Guard players have enough time to reposition before Munchkin's flank ever materializes. He was so slow.
Take
he
over
needed
backside,
Ban to
yeah.
kill like at least 2 for that strat to work.
Last round
I
in
think
the
Munchkin's
half.
killing Ned. Because Ned was trying to loop back around and
Yeah, he
go Art
was.
right there. And I think if he gets that lurk in, this whole round plays out very, very differently.
He's just sitting there? I
can
guess you heard
tell
him coming back?
He's sitting there because they're going to use the Astral Roll, so the flank's not even going to be that useful anyway. So what
Right.
he wants to do is stop that Art flank from coming in.
Yes, that was well played by him. Good patience. Damn, I thought Guard were going to run away with this. I guess you really don't know. Check these trips out. Damn, that's
Double
ambitious,
layered.
though. One shock and they're done for, but...
And they shocked that last round, literally that
Yes.
same corner.
Saya has the AWP, by the way, just over towards A.
This Hunter's Fury might just be like shot through B right now.
Is he going to, like, give the site? And
You
let
can
us
get
do
some
these
insane Hunter's Fury on this B
Wait.
side.
These trips, if Munchkin doesn't die, these trips are still going to be up when they try to
Oh,
fall
yeah,
back.
when they're coming back.
Yeah.
True. Oh, I think he should have gotten off, right? His teammates playing off, maybe?
Probably, yeah.
Zed
they're
has been
still
good for
going
2
for it.
the last time that they went into him there, though, so I don't think that's that bad of an idea. He's been doing so much work.
Yeah.
Spike planted.
Trent still has this Hunter's Fury. He's playing post that long.
This Crossfire and B-Link and
Honestly,
backhaul.
This is tough to break
I wouldn't
into.
mind a blind Sova ult right now into spawn because they have link control.
It's just such good post-plan positions all over the place.
You think blind Sova ults are not saved
Yeah.
for the plan?
Yeah, I think so.
Sean, he hears you. Sean's in his ear.
These
One
walls are
enemy
paper
remaining.
thin, man. I'm calling strats over here.
I like it too, because they have this crossfire set up. The
Yeah.
second they start shooting, just send that
Switching
Sova ult. That's
sides.
so much pressure coming in.
Yeah, they know no one's flanking.
It is
They have
kind of
link
risky
control.
too, I feel, in the same sense. Like, there's a chance that the crossfire breaks, Sova ult doesn't hit.
Yeah.
But
True.
I think it's worth it though. I think like the odds will play in your favor.
In terms of the fragging, that's a pretty massive performance from Zeta and Saya, the two like very known quantities on T1.
Yeah.
Playing there. I guess Zeta's not exactly in his normal role, because normally you'd expect to see him on like the Fade or the Sova or something, but they both ended up fragging really well in that half. Especially Zeta, I think, on those B hits, was doing a lot for the team to drag them back in, to make that. That is a good half now. And you've got to expect the Neon to have more value on the attack side.
Well, yeah, you expect like a lot of B-long pressure,
Big
a lot
executes.
of dashes into the back.
Well, was that I don't even think that half was T1 adapting. I think it was more so the Guard potentially overthinking it, right?
Yeah.
Like they kind of they already had a read. They had the hand of the game. Their hand on the game, but they just changed up the plan that was working.
I like
feel like
this,
you keep
Tarik.
doing you keep doing what's
Yeah.
working, no? You don't change it until they fix it.
Yeah, I agree.
They actually only won 2 rifle rounds, though, in order to get up to 6-0, right? They win pistol, eco, rifle, eco, rifle, eco. So they only really had to show like 2 good rifle v rifle rounds to get up to such a strong lead.
Yeah, two or three, but still, even at that point, I feel like you keep doing what's working until they fix it. You don't change it.
Yeah.
And they started going B, and that's when kind of things fell apart. But that's what happens.
This is crazy right now.
Yeah.
Listen to this analysis on Tarik's stream. For once.
We're not just memeing.
This guy played Chamber all last night.
No, I miss Chamber. All my Chamber mains.
Don't say that.
No, that's
Stop that.
no,
Stop
no,
that.
no.
No, I don't miss it, actually. I prefer this meta way more. Like, I feel like other agents have a chance to play now.
Like,
That's like
are you
such a
playing Jet or what?
politician's answer.
No, I
That's
really
such a
don't.
politician's answer.
The game really was, like, so just, like, drawn out.
Easy for you?
It was fun. We got our clips. We got our
the
highlights.
the people's opinions have turned. I just turned with them.
No, genuinely speaking, it was too busted. And the thing is, now they killed him so bad, like, I kind of miss him. But anyway, we're on the pistol here. Like,
Ooh, the cam on him in. Get that info for free.
Here's where you see the difference between the Cypher and Killjoy as well, very heavily.
They prowled through Link. They got Saya player in this. Like, they're going to break the alarm bot. They have to break the alarm
You can't
bot.
see the alarm bot
No,
at this point,
He
though.
needs to take a step forward. They will, though. There are 4 people here.
That knife from Jonah P is insane.
I
To just
think
clear
this-
all of A main.
I think this ends at A, guys. I think they go through
Yeah.
Link to A. Oh, no, they're going back to Art.
I mean, it looks like it based on where Munchkin is, right?
yeah. And for an A split.
Both teams not really wanting to contest the middle of the map too much. So Jonah P's position is really passive
Yeah.
too.
I kind of like it, though. He's ready to go both sides. Help out whoever needs it.
Good stun. It's like a great stun.
Oh, they're pushing back sight. Dude, look at the flash through. I love that. They smoked the right, flash through it.
No plant yet.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
Just a straight up brawl. They had intentions of taking spawn. That was cool. That was cool. I like the idea there.
Did you see that Neon stun? It bounced
that was
off
great.
of dugout into back sight. Like, that's actually...
Was the lineup, you think?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And I like the way as well that they didn't just focus on killing Valen here. They actually flashed to push away Trent first, and then they turn on Valen once he's completely isolated. They had a good idea of how to break that. That's nice.
Good discipline for them, too. When they go for that flash for 2 different players to be looking in the opposite directions as well. Because you could definitely see, you know, Valen coming out of that, and everybody's looking towards the other guy, towards Trent, for example.
Ooh, where's he running? Do you beat that timing on Neon if you do that?
I don't think so. I think you could definitely peek him beforehand. You're talking about doors, right?
Yeah.
I feel like you would hear him or see him.
You definitely hear him. I don't know if he
Actually, I don't know if you would see him. I don't know if you would see him. You definitely hear him, though.
Yeah, it
I
seems
think
very
he would get
risky.
there, yeah.
But he might know the timing better.
Already so much control here on A main for Zeta and Munchkin.
Yeah, but the turret in B right now and the Killjoy in range, they know no one's B. Look at the lean right now from defense.
Oh, they're just pushing in.
I'm not gonna lie, that turret gives you so much info, right? It
Yeah.
just sees all the way down below.
Got the full line.
This could get dangerous for them.
Oh, they're full flanking.
Yeah. Oh, I wish Jonah P had his molly. He'd
Wait,
be able to shut
Munchkin
this
doesn't
down.
have a second trip down.
We should...
Oh, the stun into the nade.
Oh my god, the stun.
They're going to be ready for the flank, though. The sight resistance was not enough. Oh, it doesn't matter. Help. Somebody help me.
Uh-oh.
Wait a second.
It's getting scrappy.
That's a good shot.
Oh, they're so low. One of them so low.
Valen needs to get a move on here. He knows where both players are.
No stars. Good.
It's a classic, though, guys.
True. Free gun, by the way.
I mean, they just double swing,
One
right?
enemy
Oh
remaining.
my gosh.
So much damage, though. That was really good for them.
Do you full invest this round? What do you think? Let's say their money.
For T1?
Yeah.
No.
I think you got it, right?
Yeah, you gotta
After
full
you win the
invest, yeah.
rounds. I've seen teams do that.
I've seen teams do it too, yeah.
But I always question it.
So that flank got so much value because Munchkin didn't put his second trip down. I'm wondering if he wanted to put it deep in A. But
Well,
as
that's
soon
kind
as
of
they
troll.
leave,
That's kind of
yeah,
troll, right? On the eco round, especially to take a risk like that.
Exactly.
Early C's? No one's pushing though.
There's the fast control that we're talking about.
Damn, he's peeking A so fast.
Oh, this skin looks so cool.
Purple's better though.
You're on the purple train?
Yeah, the purple variant.
I'm actually on the purple as well.
Yeah.
Tech's playing up in the same position that Sire was that one round over at B long. So, bit weird, right? The turret is already giving you that info, but now you've got to play a hiding there.
Yeah, that's good for the
That's
contact.
actually, like,
Take contact
insane.
off turret.
Yeah,
Sure,
that's
yeah.
actually insane. Such a good setup.
I love it.
Alarm bot holding Link in front of this smoke. So even though there's a smoke in Link, it's not really doing anything.
Oh, that could be a grab ball too.
Wow.
Damn.
Just aim diffed them on both fights.
Literally.
And you were talking about Fracture being the aim diff map. This is the
going
guard's
on?
pick.
Yeah.
What's going on? It's 6-0.
Spike
Yeah,
planted.
the guard are definitely letting this one slip. I don't really know what their idea was on the defense there for Valen and Trent.
They're just playing a passive, like, yeah, I don't know. I don't think they expected that. Like, the duels came so quick. It
Yeah.
felt.
Those came so
They were not
quick.
ready for them to be there that fast.
Valen's trying to just grab one and then drop back into the dugout.
It really messes with you because early on you're using initiator utility. You don't want to smoke too early because you don't have too many stars. So it's like,
Yeah.
what do we do for this middle 30 seconds right now? Because this psychopath peaked A main 3 seconds into the round.
Trent is also
ready.
sat so far back in the site with his drone still, but if he decides to use his drone to help Valen on site, he's just going to get rushed by the Neon.
But arguably they should be
That's-
ready for this, right? Tex has full long B control. This is the concern at the moment. They're going to react. They're going to go A. All signs point to A.
Yeah.
And then we get caught out at A, so that's tough.
Especially with that turret, you can rotate off. Like,
Yeah.
and stack a little bit more towards A.
I mean, they had 3 players there. Well, in some sense. You look at how far back Jonah P
I think
is.
Jonah's got to maybe get into the action a little bit more, stay closer.
But they have no info about whether they've gone art to the water, so...
Yeah, my
True.
question is like they
No,
have
yeah, true.
they have control of B Link. Like they're putting an alarm bot here. They've got stuff here. Why is he playing so far
But
back?
they can go art up the con.
He has
to
to
water.
play within
That's the one
he
spot.
has to play within the radius of the turret and the alarm bot, and then the jet was pushed along B. So
Oh.
That's a really good seize that Carpe is throwing immediately. It segments them up, right? So that's why Tex is there alone.
Tex does well to go 1-for-1.
So turret will give him the info right now. Turret was just broken. They have long B control.
Regress. These guys are
There's a
ready
big
for
fight
it.
here.
Oh, spotted.
The angle's difficult
This
for
is
Jonah.
super confusing
the
for the
orb from
guard.
there, man.
The turret was just
Side.
broke, so you push a main, and they're also aggroing a main.
Jonah P deliberately got tagged by that knife so that Carpe has to use another Prowler to clear that area out. He dubbed...
You pull the Bren there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're about to get this fatal ult site. They have an eye as well.
Send the back B, right?
Obscuring
No, they're ulting
face
it.
dark there.
I love throwing the eye too after the fatal because no one can hear that coming in.
Trent's choosing to use the drone here really early.
That did not make it through. Did that flash make it
Flash
through?
didn't go through.
That's my classic play right there.
The underhand.
The underhand inside my own smoke doesn't make it out.
Spike planted.
Tarik, you play initiator?
You know, when I'm on my Smurf.
Ban doesn't have a star on the spike, but this is still going to be so dangerous. I mean,
Smoke for the spike.
Oh, the tag.
Last
The
player
camera's
standing.
in the smoke.
Damn. I actually liked the guard's adjustment here, though. They moved Jonah towards R and then also pushed for A main control, so they were kind of more compact together, ready to fight. That fight Jonah lost, I think, was the big one of the rounds.
Now, T1 looks like a different team this half. I mean, that was a very hard round for the guard because they broke the turret long B, so they showed a lot of pressure there. And then so the guard react by pushing A main, but there's 2 people waiting holding A main. So at that point, you just don't even know which site to stack. You don't know what you've lost control of.
They
and
are-
T1 grabs the fatal and just alt site.
They are losing these rounds, though, based on their inability to stop the Neon execs into A, broadly speaking. You
I
know?
think he does beat that timing.
Yes,
there.
he does. I agree. Only audio.
Spike
kinda
down.
wild.
B.
And
Uh-oh.
then classic NA
This is
rounds.
an eco.
Oh, he got the vandal.
Hell.
He has to live. He has to live.
This is oh my god, the stinger. And the team flash.
These flags have come so quickly as well in all the
Trips are
chaos.
Yeah, they seem very aware, though.
Yeah.
But look, the
Paranoid.
Killjoy's on the side, and the Killjoy has to be like, they're not pushing B. Just hold.
Oh, he's peeking off his contacts.
Last player
Nice
standing.
shot,
That is
Trent.
sick from Trent.
Do we live?
55, 1 D shot.
Love it.
right.
Reposition.
Let's see how good Carpe is.
55 HP, not much to work with here.
At least they didn't really recover guns from this, right? Neither Trent or Net were in any position to get these.
Yeah, I think Trent's trying to catch a time.
Trent,
so ballsy to stick around, right?
I don't know. I like the
Too
reposition
crazy.
though.
Yeah,
no?
reposition is nice, but this guy's gonna clear it no matter what. Like if he backs up, it's a bold fight to take.
Those are beautiful shots from Trent,
Yes.
though, too.
He landed the 2 most important kills to seal the round.
I'm not gonna lie. They needed this round. This was very big.
It's not replicable, though, really, is it? I just
No.
decide to hard fight them B long. I mean, actually, if they do decide to run that as part of their part of their default, just go there, break the turret, you might get value out of fighting them B long fairly often.
Cage cam him in. Oh, that was a flick and a half right there.
He was getting cleared no matter what, too, with that
They're going
dart.
to net setup. This is so nice. The pull and the nade.
Wow.
I think that's the first op we've got out, right?
I think so, yeah.
In the
Saya
snap.
was up and on defense, but didn't get anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
One enemy
Oh,
remaining.
wow, the Vandal spray. Paying dividends. Nice.
That's the first time that anyone's tested net setup there over by double doors.
Yep.
He's been putting
Love
this.
that, Jonah.
He's been putting this nano swarm behind the box, and then they've got a suck there as well.
Yeah.
So once you get the alarm bot contact, or even if net just jiggle peeks it, it's so disastrously difficult for them to get out.
Yeah, everybody's
It's all the
falling
util,
out of
yeah.
the door,
Everyone's
and he
following
can
up.
swing through that smoke. I think the cool thing, though, is that they're literally doing it right as I think you're expecting the guard to switch it up, and the guard to stay with the setup completely, even though they're getting abused on the A push.
They're going to get this null command at A, so they're going to cage cam A, try to fight for this orb. But look, guard's fighting for the orb too. 3 people aim in.
Comrade, I must wait a moment.
Cam gets no info on Trent's here. They're fighting for the orb. I wouldn't be surprised if they just take it and leave.
They should definitely grab it so they can't get it later, right?
Yeah, they should just take the orb and if they're going to leave.
Saya's trying to get
I
rid
feel
of
like
the alarm
sticking
bot.
around is not the right move for the guard, but
No, I don't think so either.
oh, I don't like this.
Oh, this is so sketchy right now.
Oh, if
Oh,
they
Trent's
fall off,
also went
though,
off,
this is
too.
value.
You can grab that from the side almost, right? There's like only a slither they can
Yeah,
see
you
him
can,
on.
yeah.
But
But without
it's
knowing how
risky.
close they are.
yeah.
We're about to get some link pressure.
They've been hanging around Link for a long time. They're trying to break the alarm bot, but they just haven't done it. It's in the same position.
He walled that, and because if someone was bottom link, they would see the wall. They'd be like, "Oh, you could have
No
snuck
one,
through,"
yeah.
but no
They
one's
can hear
there.
it. They can
and
hear
the
it,
alarm bot's still. Nah,
Jonah P is just re-clearing this area where the
Yeah.
Neon could go, and now they know that there's no one there.
Yeah, yeah. Well, look at
All right,
this.
so it's gonna-
they're
all
hitting the
signs
weak
point
side.
to A.
They're
It's
hitting
just
the
going to be
weak
an
side.
A exec again.
Wall for Astra.
The wall lets him keep stars for the postman too.
30 seconds left. I'm out of here.
Oh, they're big opening kill.
They're saving the wall?
Oh, that is brutal.
That sucks.
My eyes are down.
What's the logic here? That's actually kind of crazy. I thought they definitely invested.
Spike
I think
down.
after they got the pick, he
Last
decided
player
not to use it.
standing.
Yeah.
Especially because
Wow.
Zeta got his ult, so Val in there couldn't use any of his stars. Just because Zeta got the pick.
They were kind of set up for that, though, arguably, right? They had 3 guys ready on the site. Just everyone lost their duels, I guess.
Yeah, the opening fight, like they just wide swung A main, took Trent out in pit. And I think that's a big kill. Like killing the Soviet in the pit who could drone or dart the back wall on the hit.
I don't know if it's like
Yeah.
too much util coming in or if just like playing back. It feels like it's good to play back on A. Like,
feel-
those angles feel nice.
I feel like I'd like to see Jonah P getting closer towards A to repel these A site hits. He has his knife to be able to time as they're coming in. He can flash to try and get into the fight. Valen is just getting rolled over.
Ooh, more link pressure. I feel like Trent can find so much value with this Hunter's Fury this round, especially if it ends A. B is a little bit harder, but imagine what you can do. You can clear all the back halls of B if you wanted to. You can clear all the site with your Hunter's Fury, basically, on a retake. And you have the Astra Wall. So this will be an insanely hard hold from T1. No lurk. I don't know how they're going to hold the side.
How do you play with your lockdown here if you're net? Do you just...
You put it inside
You
link.
just hit it
You
as
put
they
it in link
plant?
right where that ping is right there. And
It doesn't do that much, though,
I mean, he's
really,
doing
right?
it
he's
up
doing
top.
heaven.
Yeah.
Pushes him back to long B. like
forces you to play post plant, and they have the Astral Wall too, so this could be really good actually.
Yeah, it's,
yeah,
with
true,
the Astral Wall, it's
true.
impossible. Like they will lose
Oh,
this
it's
round.
not even planted for them, guys. This is.
they can Astral Wall back. Yep, there it is. So we go back in, right? We have a. Oh, they needed a flash though.
This is. Impossible.
I almost feel
Last
like
player standing.
Ban should have put up his Astral Wall sooner.
Yeah.
Think so?
Yeah, like preemptively, and they should have. It wouldn't have mattered, I
With
guess.
the
They would have to
lockdown, it's
stay
so
out.
tough,
yeah,
yeah.
they would have had to stay out still.
I'm not gonna lie, they're kind of lucky because I feel like in a later date, that KO is just gonna molly that lockdown.
I think Zeta tried, but he missed it.
True.
Like you're saying, bounce it off the wall. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Oh.
just he hasn't seen it before, so he didn't probably know what to do or didn't have like the exact trajectory in his head.
Yeah.
Coming back.
Also, other thing, I feel like the Astral Wall that T1 put up was not in their favor. Like they're already like past that wall. Like they
Yeah.
could have put it a bit tighter so that the gap is closed more.
This is a close game.
I mean, this is spicy.
This map looked like it was not going to be entertaining. Then it is suddenly so close at the end.
Oh, the same play. Well, he has no
That's-
idea. They just did that.
That's their
a couple
space
rounds ago.
creator too. How do they create space without the neon? They should run it down.
Oh, big pickups by Tex.
Jonah P just ulted too.
Love it.
Spike
Look at
down.
the spray.
He was peak with like 1 HP too, hit by that fatal.
He's feeling it now.
It's so hard to clear text when you have no
Oh,
utility.
yeah. Go for the ace, baby.
Ready.
Come on, give it to him. They want to give it to him. They want to.
Do you ult here for the clip, Tarik, or what?
No. Definitely don't ult because that's.
Wait.
Oh.
The counter ace! That would be even better. No, you can't ult in a match. But in ranked, if we go for a TikTok clip, 100% pop those
100%.
knives. Right click from as far as you can.
Yep.
Updraft
Secure
dash.
the clip. 500k views. Easy.
That might be the adaptation there, giving Tex the op to take out Sire early before he can get in a position to exec. That might be the adaptation that actually wins him this map.
Yeah.
So where do you put him now to get Saya then?
I think you'd actually do the same thing again. I'm not going to lie. I mean, it's not like T1 have been doing A execs through art. They haven't been doing like large B execs that have been too troubling for
Saya
you.
has his ult, and I think he's about to run it down Link. What do you think? You think they give him a smoke, he runs it down Link as a fake? Come on, I want to see it.
Through
Come
the
on.
Gravwell and alarm bot? I mean,
Yes.
This is a hell of a call, Sean.
Yes.
This is a hell of a call.
It looks that
This is
way.
like a
It
T1
really does
type
look
strat.
that way.
Okay, never mind. They're coming back from it. Oh, I would have loved to see that.
I don't think it would have pulled that much though, unless he got kills. Like if he got like 1 kill and survived.
Oh, that hit him.
Close.
yeah, it's through the
Oh
wall.
yeah, it did.
Oh no, it was a leg shot.
Yeah.
Prediction skills
Come
from
on.
Sean after having
Come on.
scrimmed for a year.
Give him
Are
the
going to
smoke
be
Link.
insane.
Give him the smoke Link. Oh, they're all grouping up with him.
I mean, I feel like you don't get
Cypher's
credit
like
for it
that.
here unless it's an A fake.
Yeah, yeah.
Literally. Got the turret.
Oh my.
There's no one here, mate.
Texas still on A main.
Oh my god. Wow. Gets that?
And Net is like, oh my god, that's Saya.
Munchkin could be nasty here on some kind of lurk timing too. Surely the guard's weaponry is just good enough to clear this, though.
This is tough, man. They have no control of anything. It's just gonna have to be frag out.
Ooh, that's a good flash.
Yeah,
And that's what it's gonna be.
you're right, Josh.
Wow.
Don't say it yet, Bob. Maybe not.
Oh my god.
He knows exactly where he is now, though.
Is there a second ping?
There is. He knows he's off. That actually helps so much.
He has to stick.
He does. He does have to stick. It's done. It's done. Nice try. Yo, that second pick actually helps so
Whoa.
much.
Second
It
ping.
guaranteed that he's off right
Yeah.
there in the moment that he needed to know.
That's crazy. The
Dude,
Cypher
nerf
update.
Cypher, bro. This is a joke, man. Give Jennifer
Come on,
third
man.
smoke back.
The dude had a 20% pick rate in challengers.
How on earth did they manage to turn that around, though? I feel like those stinger kills at the end came out of nowhere
Yeah,
from
this,
Zeta.
they should
Yeah.
not. They should not. Yeah.
He's just playing right below heaven for the jump out.
Yeah, Zeta and Munchkin were both bunched up in B Link and then just flashed through the smoke and mowed them down. Oh my god, this is a game.
On our hands, some would
How's-
say.
How's the money looking like? Both teams, basically, they lose this one, it's going to be rough to force OT. So
This
this
is
is
opping on Neon.
Yeah.
potentially the must-win round.
Why on earth would you have Saya op on Neon when your execs have just been so good with him at the front?
It's very strange.
What does like a slide peak look like with an op?
Oh my god, that's so bold. Because if you miss, you're just dead. You're 100% dead.
Insane.
You're just in the open when you're up, just sitting there.
Never even seen anyone try it.
I think they've done a bit of a toss here, giving Sai the op.
Hello?
Don't shoot the turret. Don't shoot the turret.
There.
So trying to hide the op there.
Yeah.
Ooh, big fight.
That's so bad. to get
Trips are
one.
down on the flank, though, so one of these players has to stay back, watch the flank, but the guard isn't even going to flank. It's
They're
gonna be a
just
good
speeding
retake.
up.
No ults, though, for the post. It's a big 4-on-4. Yeah, look at this. Sai is playing the post from long with the op.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
This is a super hard retake with
3
this plan.
backhaul though.
There.
This plan with an op at long, though.
Yeah, the op can't do that much.
Kill me.
Bomb gets smoked. He's kind of screwed.
Valen has 1 star in backside. Oh, what? How did they win
what?
both of those?
Was that a flash peek in spawn? I don't even know, but
I think they just swung from too many places.
damn.
It's actually too tough to clear backhaul once you lose this many players.
One enemy.
No, there's no shot. There's no shot.
Oh my God.
If he won that.
That's the 1v1 for the map.
Oh, God.
That is the 1v1
That
for
is
the map.
100%.
Match
What are
The
they
guard's
survive,
economy
like-
is just crushed.
Literally stingers.
Wow.
They have Asher Alto for a retake, KO ult, 1 off. Do they fight for A main, try to get this KO ult?
Oh my God.
Have we seen them really fight for an orb this entire half?
That's
They pushed up B long. They pushed up A main before.
Look at that though. They
but
just
neither
dry
of those
swap
are
from
for-
2 positions.
I think it's good initiative, though. If they sit back and let them run in, I feel like that's how
Yeah.
they lose the round.
Yeah.
I like it.
Jonah P still looking nice though. A lot of firepower
The
from
head
that guy.
scratches are coming in.
When's the IGL too?
In the prior timeout, Valen was talking a lot. This time, Josh RT must be kind of calling
Drawing up
something.
a
Yeah,
play?
He's drawing something up.
He's got the
He's
clipboard
cooking.
out.
Coming from the top bunk.
Let him cook. That would actually be sick if the coach setup was on the bunk.
Is that a hand warmer? That is a hand warmer, right?
Yeah,
Electric hand warmer.
Electric one.
I thought that was his mouse.
I thought for a second as well. I thought for a second as well.
T1 must be feeling good about themselves here.
Yes,
I mean,
they're smiling.
You've just got so much to be happy about. You've managed to recover the map.
They're like, they lost a 6-0 lead.
Yeah.
That's a sick bomber jacket. Yeah, I got no shame. I'm going to ask for it right now. If
Be
anyone
like,
on
yeah.
T1 org hears this, I want one of those bomber jackets.
You don't have any extras? I'll take a player's. It's fine.
Yeah. What kind of beer do you think that is?
I don't know. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about as well.
They've somehow managed to cobble together 4
4
Bulldogs.
My
Bulldogs.
God, they called in for a loan. What is this? It's not so bad though. For Bulldog, underrated, I would say.
I'm looking
right?
at the utility though. Yeah, definitely underrated, but no utility from actually most people. Jonah P just missing his nade.
The stack on B.
Net's missing
Oh,
one
they're-
molly.
It's the passive stack on B.
Yeah, it's kind of a default setup. Text alone art.
I mean, that looks like a good read though, right? I think they've just...
It is.
So are they flashing off the turret here? And backhaul from Jonah P? Looks like
Ooh,
maybe.
I think
Oh,
so.
yeah.
I think you're right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Does that really
Turret gets
work?
smoked though, right? Oh, it's
I
below.
No,
Oh,
it's
I
a good
see.
spot for the turret.
Doesn't Zeta use his ult before they ever get into turret contact?
Yeah, you're 100% right.
Oh shit! You're so right. Oh no.
Yeah. Like this whole
They got the
setup
smoke up in
just
time,
And the,
though.
died.
the smoke blocks
The
it.
smoke is well, the smoke being up in time is perfect because it might buy enough time, but actually they're just blitzing through it.
Ooh, one HP.
Good damage there. Oh, they needed that one.
Oh!
Last player
Oh, it's not going to be
standing.
enough. Damn.
Spike down.
2 players
B.
low.
Munchkin and Ban are
Doable,
so
doable.
weak. Oh!
Wow, T1. Are you serious?
That's crazy.